Keto Queen. It's Wednesday, hump day. Whoop, whoop. I hope you guys have had a fantastic week so far. It's a midweek, which is always exciting because everyone looks forward to the weekend. I wanted to show you something midweek you can cook that's easy, simple. Your family will love it. They will think you're a genius, okay, for making a very quick, easy meal, but taste does not compromise. So I've got my oven on 350. I want to show you two vegetables. It is a go-to easy vegetable. And when you're living a keto lifestyle, you always want to think of things that are simple, that your family enjoy, that you can do over and over, and they not get tired of it. You can mix it up. And these are two of my go-tos. So the first thing we're going to do is take a bag of fresh green beans. Guys, it's so easy. You've probably seen me do this before because it's a regular at my house. You're going to take a bag of fresh green beans on a baking sheet that you can cover with parchment paper or aluminum foil, whatever you have and it's cheap. And we're gonna throw these fresh green beans on the baking sheet. How simple, okay? I got one in here I don't like the color of, so I'm gonna throw it out. This is my daughter's favorite thing. She could eat this every single night and she would never be disappointed. And every week she always asks me what I'm cooking and she'll say, can I have green beans with that? So you can do green beans a lot of different ways. You can do canned green beans, you can do fresh green beans, you can do Parmesan crusted green beans. I've done that before, it was so good. You can do oven baked green beans, which is what I'm doing tonight. This is so easy because all we're gonna do is put our fresh green beans on a baking sheet. I've gotta get my oil. I'm using avocado oil. Uh-oh, I gotta refill it. I'm gonna use, well, I gotta do that now. Hang on a second. Oh. So I'm going to be using some avocado oil. You can use olive oil or any kind of oil you have. Be really careful if you pour it straight from here because it comes out kind of fast. But you want to just drizzle your oil over the green beans. Our hands are fixing to get a little dirty. All right, that's all you need. You can check it again later to see if you need more. We're going to go ahead and get some salt and pepper. You know, I love pepper on all of my vegetables, so we're going to do a good helping of pepper. And then I'm using Redmond's Real Salt for a pink Himalayan salt that is absolutely delicious. And then we're going to toss this around to make sure the oil is on every green bean. I mean, how much simpler can it be? This is delicious. Your family will absolutely love it. Now, my daughter loves green beans, and she will look at this and say, well, I hope nobody else is eating green beans, but that is actually plenty of green beans. A lot of times I have to cook 2 bags because my daughter wants to eat them all. So I've got this pan ready for the oven. My oven's on 350. The next thing we're going to do is our go-to asparagus. My husband loves asparagus. It's already wrapped up in ties for you, so all I do is take my knife before I even get them started, and I take my knife and cut it right here at the binding, because you always want to cut off the end pieces. I don't know why. Most of the time they're big, but my mom always taught me to cut off the end piece. So I still have it binded. I'm going to go ahead and take this top part off and put this in the sink real quick just to wash it. All right, just throwing off the excess water in the sink here. I've got another baking sheet with parchment paper or aluminum foil, whichever you prefer. I'm gonna put this on my baking dish. I am making 2 things of asparagus because my husband and my son loves asparagus. I do as well. So you want to kind of get a thin layer. If you pile these on top, it will cook. It just cooks a little longer. But since I'm doing 2 bunches, I actually will have to layer these up a little bit. So let me wash my next bunch. All right, so I'm gonna put these on my pan. You don't have to have them perfectly dry. I'm gonna cut the end off of this one because I think it's too big. Y'all see that? It's kind of white. So I'm gonna cut that off real fast. We're gonna cut the board. This. Actually, that's weird. Look, I just realized that there's no, I don't know what that thing is, like a leaf. Somebody's gonna have to give me some education on what the end of the asparagus is. It looks like a little tree. I don't know what that, I don't know. But this one don't have that, so I'm throwing it away. All right, so we just got these layered out. I want to do as thin as I can so they're not completely covered over. If you need to, go ahead and do 2 baking dishes. That way you can get them all coated really good. Again, we're going to take our avocado or olive oil. We're going to drizzle over the asparagus. This time I'm not going to move it around. I'm just going to drizzle the asparagus. And then we're going to add salt and pepper. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually take some slivers of butter and just cut it and lay the butter over the asparagus as well. Same thing with the green beans. It tastes even better. I normally don't, just because I buy expensive butter. That's one thing I don't skimp on. I love my Kerrygold butter. It tastes delicious anytime I use it for cooking or for eggs or anything. So I like to use my avocado oil or my olive oil for my vegetables that go in the oven. So these are oven baked asparagus and green beans. Super simple. My side dishes are ready. All I gotta do is put them in the oven and let them cook. Now, I like my vegetables, I'm really picky, y'all know. So I don't like mushy, I don't like crunchy. So you just bake them to the level of consistency you like. If you like them really mushy, that's perfectly great. My green beans, I cook them until they start to wilt. So they'll wilt and turn a little brown, and that's how I know my green beans are ready. Love them. The asparagus also gets really soft. As long as you can stick a fork in it, they're good to go. So what I do after my asparagus is finished is I take some crushed Parmesan and sprinkle some crushed Parmesan over the asparagus. My family just loves it. For my main dish tonight, I'm making hamburger steak. Guys, anybody can do this. What I'm doing is, or what I did is I took 2 pounds of ground beef. I put a little bit of A1 sauce in that. Is this perfect? No, but it's not horrible. It actually has one carb for 1 tablespoon. Now, I just threw some in. I didn't measure it out. I'm not going to eat the whole 2 pounds of ground beef, right? And then I threw in some Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, patted them up. I'm fixing to fry them. And I'm also going to cook some onion and mushrooms for anyone who wants to top their steak off with onion and mushrooms. I'm going to season those with the butter and some Worcestershire. And that is an easy peasy dinner. Let me go ahead and put these in so they can start real fast. Now my son, who I've told you guys is experimenting with food, he actually asked me to cook mushrooms. I don't think he's ever eaten a mushroom, so I'm excited to find out what he thinks about mushrooms. He ate cabbage for the first time a couple of weeks ago, so I'm excited that my son, who's 21, is actually asking for different foods he never has before. So let me check real quick to see if you guys have any questions for me. My son is on his way with his girlfriend, and my daughter's here, so I want to spend some family time in the kitchen tonight as I'm cooking up my hamburger steak. I also am going to make a little bit of gravy to go with my hamburger steak. No one might like it but me. I'm not sure if they'll want gravy or not, but I'm gonna make a little gravy, and all I'm gonna do is take about a cup or a cup and a half of beef stock. I'm gonna add a little cream, heavy cream. I'm gonna do some salt and pepper. I might put in a splash of Worcestershire. If I need to, I might add some xanthan gum to thicken it up, but it's just a simple gravy you can pour over the hamburger steak if you'd like. You absolutely do not have to have that, because onions and mushrooms make it taste amazing. Let's see. Never had baked green beans. Oh, Tanya, you're going to love them. They're so easy. Wendy says she loves baked green beans. All right, any questions, guys? I don't see any coming through. If you don't, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I just wanted to show you how you can make an easy midweek meal. You're tired. You don't really want to cook, but your family has to eat. It's much cheaper to cook at home than to go out. So on Wednesdays, make it simple. Make it easy, which I do most every day. Wendy says, James said we need to just start coming to eat with... Wendy, I'm fixing to get a table on my back porch. As soon as it gets warm, I plan to eat outside a lot. So you guys are welcome to come over anytime. Just let me know when you're coming so I'll make sure I have enough food. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here and start these steaks before my son gets here. I hope you have an awesome night. If I can help you with anything, just let me know. Another reminder, if you're still on here, share with your parents, share with your friends who you know love ketones. There is going to be an announcement Friday. I'm so excited. That's all I know. Something exciting is coming for this weekend, starting Friday. So watch my page, watch my posts, watch my lives for the weekend. I can't wait to find out exactly what it is, but I know that I'm excited. So if I'm excited, you should be excited. Of course, I get excited easy. But if you're getting paid this Friday, put a little cash to the side, because if you love ketones, I've got a feeling there's going to be something pretty awesome coming Friday. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.